So what are the long-term goals for Ultimize? What is the ultimate goal for Ultimize? It's really about helping you have the life you want, the ultimate life you want. Now, as we evolve, we want to use every single tool available to help you. In the beginning, there's a lot of simple text and push notifications, but as we evolve, we want to use every single digital technique and non-digital technique that any other large successful business does to influence human behavior. This could include things like artificial intelligence, audio messages coming from your Alexa, coming from Siri. It could certainly include things like deepfake videos where you see your face on your ideal body doing the ideal habits you want to see yourself doing every day. One of our beliefs, a core belief, is that what we do as humans is triggered by what we see, what we hear, the triggers put in front of us. Therefore, it's not just the messages that we can put in front of you, it's also trying to reduce the impact of negative messages put in front of you. So this could very well include ad blockers that we bring out to make available to you so you could see and consume fewer ads each day. It may involve ad replacers. Rather than seeing an ad for Budweiser, why not an ad for drinking good, clean, clear, healthy tap water when you're reading a blog or a news website? So we're going to be looking at every single tool, every single form of distribution. Short-term texting is relatively expensive, especially for international, but long-term there may be an inexpensive way to text you messages. But whether it's text, whether it is push notification, email. I love email, but one of the problems with email, especially if you're sending dozens per day, is you get caught in spam filters. If there is a way of sending you email messages to help push you in the right direction, that's something we're going to explore. There's really nothing off limits. We want to help you in every possible way. So audio, video, text, notifications, texting, audio, any possible way you can consume a message, we want to reach you in a way that you want. Now, what's different about us from every other corporation is we're going to let you decide. You get to decide. You can delete at any point. You can stop notifications at any point. We are not going to spam you. You are in control. The whole premise behind Ultimize is that you actually need to control your life. We're all swimming in this sea of dirty water, this pollution of capitalistic corporate messages all day. And believe me, I'm not anti-capitalist. It's just that's the nature of the totality of corporate messages. The vast majority of them are going to attempt to convince you to do things that are not in your long-term interest. It's about short-term interest. We want to use every tool imaginable, electronic, digital, at some point non-digital, to help you stay focused on the mindset you need, the belief system you need, the daily habits you need, the actions you need to take to live life on your terms. So nothing is out of bounds. It could involve augmented reality, could involve virtual reality. Certainly, as we get more and more sophisticated, we'll be using artificial intelligence to know you and to know you specifically, to manipulate you, but again, manipulate you the way you want to be manipulated. You might be the sort of person where you don't want to see any text in the morning, but you don't mind your Alexa or some other digital assistant sending you a short audio message. You might be someone who likes seeing a video late in the afternoon, but you don't want to see that late evening. Some people are very audio driven. You might want all of your messages in the form of audio. Others may want only text. So as we evolve, we'll get to the point where we can figure out what is it you want and what is it that actually works on you. What you think you want sometimes might not be what actually has an impact. I think that sending myself a message at 5:30 in the afternoon, don't consume processed sugar, is going to help me the most avoid a sugar-filled dessert at dinner time. But maybe the research will show, the data will show, that I'm better off receiving a message like that at 3:30 or at 3:30 and 7:30. So long-term project, we want to know more about you, but don't get scared. We're not going to sell that data to a big food company or a big beer company. It's just for you. Because long-term, we want to take the least amount of mind space from you. We want to be in your face, in your eyes, the least amount possible, and yet still have the ultimate impact on your mindset and your behavior and habits. Because you don't really want to have to read and watch personal development tips for 2 hours a day. If we can do everything we need in 5 minutes a day, and you live the life you want, that's going to be better than taking an hour a day. Ultimize is very different from Facebook and other social media sites in that we don't get paid more by the number of minutes you spend consuming our content. If we do our job the right way, you will be spending less and less of your time watching our videos, reading our messages, listening to our content. Because we'll get better and better at knowing how to push your buttons so that you end up doing what you want. Short term, you may need a bunch of reminders, text, audio, and video to get you to exercise at a certain point each day. But long term, we may be able to isolate, here's the one message in the one format at the one right time each day, or if delivered the right way, maybe with your face on a person exercising the right way, it is going to have the biggest impact on your behavior. So that is our goal, our long-term goal. We want to use every single technology, every single format, tailor it in a way so that it works for you, so that you have the life you want. That is the long-term goal.